Well, hello everybody. This is the third Tuesday of Too Many Pencils, and I'm back. And yeah, this week's topic, we had you guys ask us a shit ton of questions. First, we have a question from Crownless King. To all, what is your favorite non-Final Fantasy, non-MMO RPG from the last 15 years? And obviously, I'm going to answer with Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 1, because that just I'm a big Star Wars fan. Best RPG I've almost ever played, period. Yeah. BioWare did great, and it sucks that they're kind of sucking right now. And next question. From Sane 1846. Do you look up translations for Girls' Generation songs? And yeah, I do. It helps me actually understand what they're saying, because I don't want to be ignorant and just sit there and listen to. I also know how to sing some of them in Korean, which you guys will see next week, I think, maybe. Then you have a universal question about a general. If I had one wish, what would it be? Probably going to be really selfish on this one and say I had enough money to travel around the world. But next question. From Aqueous Dreams. Can I please try and say toy boat 10 times really fast? And I'm only going to do it one try. Let's see. Toy boat. See, I can't do it. Another question from Aqueous Dreams was to fill in the blanks in this little sentence. I didn't put much thought into this, but I'm just gonna go with stuff with the top of my head. One night, after too many apples, I found myself in the bed with a peanut butter sandwich. At first I was like, where the hell was Nick? But once we got the hang of it, we managed to heal. I'm not good at this. 9 months later, I found myself with some apple cider. Moral of the story: don't eat Canadian food at all. You'll die. Next, we have a request to nod my head to Will Smith's Nod Your Head. That's enough of that. Yeah, I'm happy Roxanne. I nod my head to Will Smith. You have a universal question, and can I remember the first person on the internet that I ever talked to, or one of the first? I'm not going to count any of my family or friends that I've already had before getting on the internet. I'm going to go ahead and say with the first person I ever talked to on KH3. One of the first one was actually Tev. I've known Tev since think just a little bit after he joined the site, and back when he was Mystery Roxas. Yeah, I used to talk to him a lot. I used to talk to, as you guys know her now, her name's Ham is Love. Yeah, I talked to Alexis a lot back then. Her and actually I do know the first person. One of the first person was Britt. You know her as CB Chick. It's from Cocaine. Coconut flavored diarrhea or chocolate snot. I don't want my life to be an episode of Two Girls, One Cup, so I'm gonna go with the chocolate snot cake. Snot shake. Yeah. Matrix questioner, or Dusty, or Shikaku, whatever. A mommy daddy and a mommy daddy. What the fuck am I talking about? Basically, you insert penis in vagina and ejaculate, and babies usually happen that way. There have been some rare cases where a bird drops them down a chimney. I haven't witnessed that yet, but when I do, I will let you guys know. Let's see, from Cam, Mr. Troll. If I could have any superpower, even one to make up yourself, even one I make up myself, what would it be? I just only want to fly. That's the fatal star. How well would you survive in a zombie apocalypse, and what would be weapon of choice during one? I would like to hope that I would survive pretty well in a zombie apocalypse. I would hope I was smart enough to be able to survive a good while, maybe a few months. My weapon of choice, I can narrow it down to maybe 3 weapons. I would obviously have a handgun with a crap ton of ammo, hopefully. I'd probably a machete or maybe like some type of cleaver. And maybe a shotgun. Shotguns have wide range, so. From Sammy. Let's see. To everyone. What does this forum mean to you? That's a very good question, Sam. I've been here since January 21st of 2007. This forum means, as you guys can tell, I'm really sensitive about what happens to this forum. I do think of the world of this place, and I've always wanted to help it out. I think the forum, this forum means a lot to me. Whether we migrate or not, it's just always try to think of the best for this place. Hopefully. Happy Heartless. You have 3 questions actually, and these are actually really damn good questions. The first question is, if I could only eat the same dinner every day for the rest of my life, what dinner would that be? Nick's peanut butter sandwiches, because they're made of magic, and that's my non-serious answer. But my serious answer would be baked ziti. It's an Italian dish. It's really good. I know how to make it really well. It's kind of like lasagna. What instrument would I prefer to become instantly awesome at playing? Definitely the piano, because who among you video makers do you think is most likely to become famous for something obscure? That's a really hard question. I think it would be Dylan, because I think I know the least about him, and he out of all of them probably have the highest chance. Awkward Streams again. If you could lock someone in your basement, who would it be, why them, and what purpose would that serve? I'd lock Tev in the basement, and the reason why I would lock Tev in the basement is so when and it would be like for like just certain periods of time, I would lock him in the basement to get him to shut up at times, because Tev can talk a lot, and when he gets onto something, he keeps on track. Yeah, I would just throw him in the basement to shut him up. No offense, Tev. I love you. Another question from Awkward Streams. If you could have dinner with 3 people, living, dead, real, or fictitious, who would they be and why? Okay. One of them would be any Jedi. Any Jedi ever. I would prefer Revan from Knights of the Old Republic. But the reason why is because, who the fuck doesn't want a Jedi? I'm gonna cheat here, and And for my last two people, I'm gonna say various people from the forum, because I can't really think of anybody else other than a Jedi. I mean, I would love to have, well, not like a legit like sit down dinner or whatever, but I would like to go out and have fun with most of the people that I know on the forum. These last questions are from Erica. Masuzo, if you don't know who that is. What is your favorite and least favorite Pokemon? My favorite Pokemon would probably have to be Scyther. I love Scyther. Scyther's badass. I mean, he was badass in the anime. He's badass overall. My least favorite, and I'm probably gonna get shot for this, but I don't like using Dragonite that much. I'm not actually a big fan of Dragon Pokemon. Period. What is my least favorite food? My favorite type of food would be Italian food, and out of that Italian food, I'd say baked ziti. I mean, like I said, I could eat that for forever. My least favorite type of food would be, I'm just going to go ahead and say Spanish food. But my least favorite food in general would have to be Brussels sprouts. I just fucking hate Brussels sprouts. Another one of my favorite food, though, is curry. Worst movie I've ever seen in my life. There's this movie on Netflix that I watched part of it and I could not watch the rest. And it's called like Mad World. And it was probably the worst movie I've ever seen in my life. It was, what song am I embarrassed to listen to or play in front of others? But it's your guilty pleasure. Well, you guys know me. I listen to K-pop. I mean, I'm a guy that listens to pop music from Korea. I hardly get embarrassed from things that I like. I mean, it's trivial. But what is my guilty pleasure? To have to say K-pop would be my guilty pleasure. I mean, I listen to it every single day, non-stop, almost basically. My parents look at me when I'm listening to foreign music and they're like, what the hell are you listening to? And I'm like, well, there's going to be a bunch of editing involved with this. Would you rather brutally murder what? Erica? What the hell? And I'm not editing this out. I'd probably brutally murder my family. I'm not being part of the human centipede. Are you fucking kidding me? Would I rather be able to fly or read minds? As previously stated in the what superpower would I have, I would rather fly. Because if I knew how to read minds, I would go crazy. There is some stuff that I do not want to know. Would I rather wake up naked and sore without any memories of the night before, next to the Burger King telling you had it your way, or wake up next to Ronald McDonald's telling you that you were loved? I'm gonna go ahead and say Burger King because I had it my way. So now, yeah, Burger King. Well, that is it, you guys. Yeah, all the questions are answered. Thank you for asking them. And this is how the cookie crumbles. Later. They totally stopped recording as Arthur put down a freaking video. Not a video, but a question. What's the weather like there? For the past couple, I haven't really stepped outside because I'm a hermit and I hate sun. But it's actually pretty fucking hot. So, thank you.